Hello and welcome back to my channel. I'm JJ and this is my finished island Shroomy. Yes, we're at the airport. It means it's Shroomy's tour. Let's just get into it. Waste no time. Let's go and tour Shroomy together. I do have a green airport. I did remember to change my flag. Look at me go. I did change it. I did get it from the customs design portal bit. It is not mine. Don't know whose it is, I can't remember, but that is my flag. I have listed all my codes down below in the description, so it should be there. If not, just let me know and I will try and find it for you if you want it, or if you want any of the codes on the island. If you can't find it, let me know. Let's get into the map, or see the map. There's not much terraforming going on. Apart from the cliffs that hold waterfalls, Shroomy is flat. There are no inclines on this island to go up. So Shroomy is a flat island apart from a few waterfalls that need cliffs for the waterfalls. But we have a flat island. And I'm excited about that. But I missed an incline. But it is flat. We don't have to go up inclines or nothing like that. This is Shroomy's map. Dream address is at the bottom as normal. But we have myself, we have Dena, Boots, Sly, Alfonso, Drago, Frobert, Wart Jr., Camo Frog, Jambet, and Tad. These villagers, because Shroomy is a Swampcore Island. Dena, bless her, she was the vibe I was going for when I first decided to do Shroomy. Her colour scheme. Not many villagers are Dena's colour, so I decided to keep Dena because of her colour, and then decided to do the rest, frogs and alligators. That's why, as you can see, Dena's house is flashing. She had her own little island because she's the only duck, so she needed her own space. The rest of them are wherever their houses are. But let's just go and see. All other buildings are placed on the island. Nothing is on the beaches because we know me by now, I don't do beaches. So the beaches are empty. Also, my houses are not decorated. I didn't do any of that. This is Shroomy's entrance. Let's get the camera out. You will have to get the camera out for a few builds or views around the island, but I will show you when I get there. But this is Shroomy's entrance. Nothing drastic, very simple, very basic, and I was going to say plain then, but it's not plain. We have a boat hire shop, hut, whatever you want to call it. You can get out the boat hire this way as well, but we have loads of boats around to hire. And then you can go either way, this way or that way. What way do I want to start? Let's start this way. Walk this way. Just up here is my resident services. No, I did not pick up my sticks. I think the sticks give it a bit more oomph. So resident services is here. Let me just show you this bit of resident services. I did the flags in the way. Decorate back of resident services. Just trees and bits. So this is where my terraforming comes in because I needed the waterfalls, but you can't get on my cliffs. This is resident services. Now I'm going to take you back down this way and back round and go this way, because round here, oh, who's that? Jambet. Jambet's awake. Guess what? I've got something here for you, JJ. Of course. I thought maybe you could use a rose print jacket, but thank you, Jambet. How lovely. Jambet is awake. It's 6:30. I have set my dream address early in the morning because I like it at this time, especially this island. But we have my house. Just some simple decorating outside mine. Nothing too drastic. My house exterior is the only one that has changed. The rest of the villagers are the same as their original, even inside. So don't worry about going inside houses. They're not decorated, or I haven't decorated them. My house, there's no point. It consists of my camping cot, the radio, and the lamp. Oh, and the wardrobe, like normal. So I wouldn't worry about going in there. And then across this way, look, it's Dena. Dena's awake too. You can go up here and round behind my house. This is just off resident services here. So it's basically a big square. And I have just a little fishing spot. Just something to fill the space, to be honest, because it was a big space but not a big space, so I just put that there just to fill it instead of trees and stuff. And then here, oh, look at Dena. Across this bridge, if you stand here, you have my alligator ruins. Let's get the camera out and do the trick to get you a bit higher. This is the alligator ruins, and I absolutely love it. This was one of the very first builds I did on this island, and I didn't complete the cliff behind, but I did that in my last build and had the added waterfalls at the top. I love this build. You can get over there if you come here and jump across. So you can get here, and then you can see it a bit more up close and personal if you would like to. That's if you tour the island. So you can get on the island, well, the alligator ruins. Oh, look at Dena, she's so cute. I don't know how many more are going to be awake on the island, as it is 6:30 in the morning. And we have CJ. I don't know if CJ will be here in the dream address. I don't know, I can't remember. If he is, then there he is. If not, then that's great, but he's here right now. We have Nook's Cranny. I did not upgrade Nook's Cranny. Nook's Cranny is literally right at the edge of the island at the front, but I did not upgrade Nook's Cranny. Again, very hard for me not to go in there and shop. I was like, don't do it. I went in there for Mabel and have not been in my shop since. So the first day that it is built and Mabel's in the shop, that was the first time and last time I went in my shop. I haven't been in there since. So it's been very difficult, and I've just wanted to go in there, but we can't. So I wanted to keep it like that. This is Able Sisters. They just got a little washing area, few not even books. You can do a bit of sewing here, or reading, or writing, whatever they fancy. I did put 2 drinks. They just come out here and relax and have a chat about their day. This is Abel's. And around this way, I have just a few boats parked. A few rusty boats. Nothing major, exciting. Just a boat or 2. I didn't really want to put anything here in the sense of build-wise, because the area was so small. I did try to put a building here, like a fake one, but because of the spacing, and it being small, it just didn't work. So the boats it was. Here we have Jambette's house. She's clearly not in, she's wandering around. But she got a flower plant house. Not necessarily a house, but outside. So she likes planting plants and flowers. She has a soil there and all her flowers and plants around. And then round this way, over this bridge, but we just have to stop. I'm sorry if you can hear any outside noises. My window is open and I just had a motorbike go past. And we all know how loud some motorbikes are. We do the camera trick. I absolutely love this view. Look at the butterfly. This view just, I love. Even though it's so simple, I love the view of it. Right, she's annoying. Stop that. Thank you. Over the bridge, we have Camo Frog's house. He just got an outdoor kitchen and some fishing if he wants to go fishing. A lot of my villagers have fishing outside the house because I didn't know what else to put outside the houses. So Camo Frog got fishing and a few others did. We go this way. I'd put a little bench here just to sit. I'll show you that bit in a second. This is literally resident services right here. So we're not far from there. And then down that bit is the Alligator ruins, just there. It's a big square we've done, or we've come in. And this was a last minute build that I did in my last video. So it was a last build and I absolutely love it. It's literally so simple to do as well. But I did put two here, one here and one there. There is a path to go this way, but I'm not going to go that way yet because this we have to come back on ourselves. We'll go this way because this is whose house? This is Robert's house. He just got your standard outdoor, not even outdoor kitchen, but a kitchen, cook himself some food and some washing and a mop. I think once you've done so many houses the same, it just gets to a point where you don't know what else to do. This is, whose house is this? I don't know. I think it might be Wart Jr.'s. Let me check. I know it's a frog. Is it Wart Jr.? It is Wart Jr. This is Wart Jr.'s house. He's just got some, what are they called now? Wagons. To carry the soil around to whoever needs it. And then round this way we have a bench. A bench to sit on the bench and take in the view. Especially when it's peaceful at this hour in the morning. And then over this bridge is my secret beach, or Red's beach. It's not decorated, but it's here. I had to get the stone hinges in and decided to put them here, leading to Red's beach. I love the stone hinges, especially when you've got an island theme for it. And then this is Tad's house. He obviously has more fishing, but his was a bit bigger because I had the waterfall here. So this is Tad's fishing area, his house. And then we go back, all the way back round. I think this may be the only bit that you have to run back on yourself. I'm not sure. We do have a bridge here, and this leads to my museum. I love this museum. I hid it, obviously. And then this bridge leads over to that side, but we'll go back this way. I love how this museum has come out. I need to take a bit more time just to show you. It's got waterfall. I think it's got a waterfall on either side. Well, it must do because I have two bridges. It's got a waterfall exactly the same on either side. And then back over this bridge and back through here. What am I stuck on? Nothing. Let's go. And I'm going to take you this way. Round this way and take you to this bench here. And then you get the view of the museum. I need to get off the bench, so I can run out of the way once I've got my camera out. So you don't have to see my big head in the way. Let's do the camera trick. Move me out the way. That is the museum build from afar. And I absolutely love it. The view. It's weird because I will do the build, but I don't necessarily take the time to then look at the views in that sense. So when I come to touring my whole island, like my island, and I'm like, right, there's a view here, I put a bench here just so you can see the museum, and then I sit, well, not sit, but I do the view of the museum, and it blows me away. I'm like, why, how, where, when, who is she? Like, I'm speechless at some of my own builds, to be honest. Yes, I'm going to toot my own horn. I am going to give myself a big head. Because I can. If I don't do it, who else is going to do it? I absolutely love this build. Anyway, the excitement. Over this bridge, we do have Alfonso. He again got fishing because he's by some water. So why not? A lot of them are still in their houses sleeping probably. Let's have a look. Alfonso, are you sleeping? Alfonso's house. Oh no, so Alfonso's out then. Because I know some of them will say don't disturb or is sleeping. And this just leads back over to the museum. We go this way and down here we have Drago's house. Drago got something different. He got fixing and painting old abandoned cars and radios and anything that's broken, bring it to Drago and he will fix it for you and give it a new paint job. And then you can squeeze round here behind this house, and this is where I got the idea of the other ones down by my resident services, because I loved this one so much. So I did it down there too. We go back round, down this way. We have another house, and again, just got an outdoor kitchen. The shelves at the back are all food and spices and herbs for cooking a meal. That's what I've used it for, not necessarily what it's for, but yeah. This way we have to come here first, because if you were coming over this bridge here you would get to this bit first, and then it will tell you that is my campsite up here. But this is my campsite. I do have Chief in my campsite. He is there. Let me show you him. Because I know you can't get into the tents on the dream address. So you won't know who's in there unless you've seen the tour and seen him. So it is Chief in my campsite. I did just pick up a random amiibo card and just amiiboed him in there. He was my first card, so here he is in my campsite. Just a few tents and cooking appliances for them to cook. That view. Let's get the camera out again. I just can't help myself. I really can't. If it deserves a camera moment, then you shall get it. Just look at that. I absolutely love some of these builds on this island. I say that about a lot of builds on my island. But when you get views like that, a long walkway, because it was a small narrow bit, round, we'll do that bit in a second actually. We'll go this way. And over this bridge is Dena's house. I did record Dena's house, but my footage got deleted. So you haven't seen this bit yet. So welcome to Dena's house. She has her very own farm, pumpkin farm. And it's so cute. I really do like this build. Very simple. Dena's own little island. And I'm sad that you didn't get to see me decorating it, because trying to get this water how I wanted it was a constant backwards and forwards, because it weren't going how I wanted it. And then I had to knock bits down, take bits away, add bits. It was a long process just for that. But I did it in the end. Let me just finish going this way, because we are literally at resident services. But I do just have a fake building here. A bit of an abandoned building. Just there, just to fill that little bit of space. And then we'll go back this way and down here. And this leads us to Boots' house. He was one of the first builds I did as well. And of course, he was the first original fishing area. So he holds that title of having the first fishing area on the island. Everybody else copied him. But he just got this with the peninsula, a boat. And then we go this way, and I absolutely fell in love with this build. I really did. It was the first build that I did using the ruined items, and I absolutely loved the way it came out. I can't even see the frog. And I absolutely loved the way it came out. So I had to do a few areas with the ruined items on the island, because look at it. I absolutely love it. And then up here is just the boat hire place. And we are back at the beginning of the tour. That is Shroomy. Shroomy is complete. You've seen everything on Shroomy. Dream address is... I'll show you the map again for the dream address. The dream address is at the bottom of the map. If you would like to tour Shroomy, if you take any pictures, let me know. You can show me your pictures on Instagram. You can either tag me. All my socials are down in the description. If you'd like to take pictures and show me, Instagram is the better one for me, because I'm not mainly on that. But I do try to post on Instagram. I just forget. There's the dream address. Anyway, that is at the end of Shroomy. Shroomy is complete, finished. And I've had so much fun decorating Shroomy. I've always wanted to do a Swampcore, but Swampcore sort of scared me. But I bit the bullet. I was like, no, I need to try it. If it doesn't work out for any reason, I can always delete it. If the theme is not for me, after doing a couple of builds, I can just delete it, move on. At least I've tried it. But I really enjoyed doing a Swampcore Island, and I'm so happy and so glad that I've actually done a Swampcore Island. Would I come back to this theme in the future? Possibly. I'd obviously have to make it different to this style of Swampcore, but there is a possible chance that I will come back to Swampcore. But anyway, thank you so much for all the love and support on my channel and on my videos. I really do appreciate it. Thank you so much for watching. Please comment, like and subscribe, and I will see you all here or back here for my next island. Bye guys.